podcast with your host Jill Valentine and Sebastian Castellanos. Let's get into the show!
Hey everyone, and happy Halloween! Are you ready for a spooky deep dive today?
Ooh, spooky. I'm ready.
Okay, well, we're talking about, it's this chilling reimagining of something I bet you probably hummed along to as a kid.
Great.
Three Blind Mice, right?
Yeah.
Ever thought of it as a horror story?
Not really.
Yeah, well, our friends at GoreTV Hunts did.
Okay.
And let me tell you, they really went there.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's
They did.
that's kind of amazing how they can make that work.
It is.
Taking something so innocent,
Right.
like so ingrained in our minds from when we were kids, and just flipping it on its head like that.
Totally.
Three little mice, a farmhouse, a farmer's wife.
Yeah.
Suddenly it's a fight for survival.
Yeah, and they don't even hold back at all on that creepy factor either.
Like
this farmhouse they're describing, I think dilapidated shadows everywhere.
Oh, wow.
And this unsettling metallic scent just hanging in the air, you know? Like that smell that makes you think something bad happened here.
Yeah, no, that's, you're right. That's brilliant. That's such a good example of how horror works.
Totally.
It's all about the senses, right?
Yes.
Those really vivid descriptions that pull you right into the story.
Yeah.
And you're in the mice's world.
And they're blind.
Exactly, they're blind. So the listener feels that vulnerability even more intensely.
You're right there with them. You're hearing every creak, smelling that dampness.
Totally.
It's very creepy.
I bet.
So picture this. These terrified mice, right?
Yeah.
They are trying to escape this nightmare farmhouse.
Okay.
GoreTV takes us through it step by step.
Okay.
First, they're in this field of shadows.
Oh.
Imagine tall grass all around you.
Yeah.
Every sound is amplified and distorted because you can't see.
Oh, that's smart.
Talk about disorienting.
I bet. And scary. That's scary.
Oh, for sure.
See, because it plays on that primal fear of the unknown.
Totally.
What we can't see is so much scarier than what we can see.
100%.
And because they're blind, every other sense is heightened.
Yes.
So every rustle of leaves or snap of a twig, suddenly it's what was that? Is that her?
Exactly.
GoreTV makes you feel that paranoia.
I love it. They do such a good job.
Yeah.
And just when you think it can't get any worse, right?
Yeah.
They come across this murky stream and it's treacherous, ice-cold water.
Oh.
The current's working against them.
Oh, God.
All the while, they can hear the farmer's wife getting closer and closer.
Oh, no.
I don't know about you, but just reading it,
Yeah.
the tension was making me sweat.
Oh, bet. Oh, my God. They are good at that.
I know.
That's masterful use of pacing.
Yeah.
They give you a moment to breathe, a little flicker of hope for these poor mice.
Yeah.
And then, bam, another obstacle, even more terrifying than the last.
Totally.
Classic horror movie technique. Building the suspense.
Love it.
Keeps you on the edge of your seat, right?
The whole time. So they finally claw their way out of the stream, right?
Okay.
Soaking wet, exhausted.
Yeah.
They're not safe yet, though.
Oh, no.
Not even close.
Oh, God.
GoreTV takes us right into this trap-laden kitchen next.
Oh, jeez.
And I swear you can practically smell the danger.
Really?
There's this, tantalizing scent of cheese, obviously bait, but the whole floor is just described as a minefield of traps.
Oh, God, that's awful.
I know, and it's just that.
It's so classic.
Is.
That classic horror dilemma where something's a trap, but the need,
yes.
In this case for the mice, it's find the food, survive.
Right.
Overrides that logical part of your brain that's do not go in there.
Exactly.
Do not do it.
Yeah.
But they have to.
They have to.
GoreTV describes them navigating these spring-loaded traps.
Oh my God.
Their little tails just brushing against cold steel.
I know. It's
Talk about a sensory overload.
I know. I was reading that part with my heart in my throat.
I get it.
Because you're just rooting for them to make it out alive, even though you kind of know.
Right.
Right.
Deep down.
And to make matters worse,
yeah,
the farmer's wife doesn't just stay away.
Oh, no.
She comes back into the kitchen.
No.
And you can just picture that looming shadow, the mice just frantically trying to escape.
It's like their worst nightmare.
I know.
Because they're blind. They're trapped in this strange place, hunted by this unseen force.
Yes. Oh my God.
And the way GoreTV describes it, the farmer's wife almost becomes supernatural.
Oh, totally.
This embodiment of all their terror.
Exactly. And that's what's so compelling about this kind of horror.
I know.
Especially around Halloween.
Right.
There's something about this time of year that makes us want to explore those darker themes.
Yes.
Confront our fears, but like in a safe way.
Totally. It's like we're giving ourselves permission
to be a little scared, to
Yeah.
indulge in like the spooky and the unsettling.
100% love it.
But back to our mice.
Okay.
Sadly, things don't end well for them.
Oh.
They reach this corner of this terrifying farmhouse, but it's too late.
Oh, no.
The farmer's wife has them trapped.
Oh.
And this is where I think GoreTV's reimagining takes this like really dark turn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How so?
Because we're so used to that like sing-songy ending of 3 blind mice.
Right.
But GoreTV is like, no, it's brutal.
Oh.
Like, not all stories have happy endings, especially not in horror, right?
No, not at all.
Like, they describe the farmer's wife's shadow falling over the mice.
Oh, God.
This glint of a blade in the dim light, and you know what's about to happen.
I feel sick.
They do not shy away from it at all.
Oh, my God.
It's chilling. It's unsettling.
Yeah.
It definitely makes you think twice about that innocent little children's rhyme.
I bet. Oh, my God. Wow. That's
Right.
That's something else.
That's the power of a good horror story.
Yes.
It sticks with you.
Totally. Yeah.
So GoreTV gives this whole reimagining 3 blind mice, 8 severed tails out of 10.
Wow.
Which, knowing their rating system,
Yeah.
that is high praise.
That's very high praise.
They clearly enjoyed how this whole piece subverted our expectations and turned something so familiar into something genuinely terrifying.
Totally. Yeah.
Have you ever seen anything quite like it? Not quite like this, no. This one really pushes the boundaries.
That's what I love about GoreTV, though. You know, they know how to tap into like that primal fear.
Totally.
You know, the macabre.
Yeah.
That's why we tell ghost stories around a campfire.
Right.
Or watch scary movies with all the lights off.
It's true.
We get a thrill out of it, right?
Yeah.
Experiencing those terrifying scenarios, but knowing deep down it's just a story.
Yeah, it's true.
Like a roller coaster, you're strapped in for the ride.
Exactly, yeah. You know those drops are coming. But it doesn't make it any less thrilling.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they know how to build that suspense so masterfully.
They do. They really do.
And this piece, with Halloween, like right around the corner.
I know, right?
It takes on a whole other level. You know?
Yeah, it's true.
Like the veil between real and imaginary is at its thinnest this time of year.
Totally.
And those like ancient fears we have, they all bubble right up to the surface.
100%. Yeah. And so I got to ask, like after this whole deep dive into GoreTV's take on this, do you hear 3 blind mice the same way?
No.
No way.
I don't think I can. I keep picturing that farmhouse, the shadowy field.
I know. You can't unhear it.
It's in there.
It's in there. Yeah. That's the mark of a really good horror story. It sticks with you.
It is. It really is. That ability to just linger in your thoughts long after the story's over.
It really is.
If you want some extra chills this Halloween season, I highly recommend checking out GoreTV Hunts.
Yes, totally. Consider yourselves warned. Well, that does it for our Halloween deep dive, everybody. Remember, sometimes the most innocent things can hide, like the darkest secrets.